Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to hear an awful song. Put that out there. Put this one out. Put that there. Get it over there. We're going to put this right there. And then we're going to start. Now, what color do I want to use? What color? I'm going to use the London Blue. London Bridge is falling down. Or actually, I'm going to start with a different one. Cut grass first. Let's get me a little palette knife. Okay. Take my jelly plate. I'm going to lay her down. I'm going to press. Press it down again. I'm just going to use what's on my roller. Right there. Right there. Okay. And I'm just going to go. Hi, Jennifer. Good morning. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Like that right there. Hey, Dawn. How are you? Way too much paint on that. Damn. That's crazy. Why were you looking up that? There we go. I was just done with the triangle, this small jelly plate. I think that looks a cool look. I ain't done though. Sorry. Yeah, you better go before they take that away because it's witchcraft. Do you know the Harry Potter books are now on the list of not reads for kids? Yep. People are crazy. Yep, exactly. They don't look at it that way. They do not look at it that way. Okay, have to do the green. What color do you think? I'm thinking purple. Okay, I'm gonna put one right there. I'll go right there. I'll go right here. Okay. I was playing with some of the paper I got from you too, seeing which ones put on my random picture stuff about that. I'm cool. Awesome. Awesome, Jennifer. Put a half one there. And I'm going to put the rest of it right there. It's good. I'm going to put a half one right there. Looks cool. We're good there. Now I'll find my weird page. Alright. Cool again. And look at ready. Boom. But it ain't gonna look like that when I'm done. I can tell you that already. There we go. That'd be cool. Cool. Okay. That side is done for now. Oh, Diamond could watch Harry Potter every day. And it wouldn't phase her. Would not phase her a bit. Okay, girl. Would not phase her a bit. Okay, we got that side done. Oh, if you guys are, oh, I don't want the green on that. Okay, hang on a sec. I got green where I don't want green. Okay, it was black soap. So you're wondering how I did this side. Well, I have to touch it up. Is I took a stencil and I traced the stencil, and then I cut all those little squares out with a razor blade last night. Then I painted with Dylusion black paint, and all that last night right away too, so it dried real good, because I'm going to doodle on it, but you want a good layer of black paint on it too. Let's put this here so I don't get any other color on it that I don't want. So, but that's just the background. It'll be different by the time I get going on it. So now we're going to do this side. And each side's going to be different how I do it. And colors too. So it's going to be different on both sides. Okay. Let's get some purple. Or it's like, what is this? This is bubblegum pink. It's one of my favorites. Lime green. And we're going to do a third color here. And we'll do funky fuchsia. Funky fuchsia. I think that's a cool looking combo. New baby wipe out. Baby wipes, baby wipes. Excuse me. Oh, I have to get it. A rubber in there. I just busted open. I bought these at Dollar Tree. Supposed to be Fisher Price ones, but they actually suck. So I'm going to start with fuchsia, funky fuchsia. I'm just going to square up my baby white. So, just going to dab. Get it on my baby white. I'm going to get the green. The green is Island Parrot. Now we're going to get the bubblegum pink. Bubblegum, bubblegum. Yeah, and these are Fisher Price ones, see? So I thought they were going to be halfway decent. I'm just going to lay it here, and there, so there. Oh, kind of off camera. You guys can't see. I'm sorry. Why didn't you say anything to me? Can. Funky. This is, oh, bubblegum pink. Damn. I grabbed the wrong one. Okay. Bubblegum pink right there. That was bubblegum pink right there. That was bubblegum pink right there. I take this up and I'll make that so strong. Funky fuchsia. I grabbed the wrong bottle. My bad. Okay. Looks alright though. Okay. Looks pretty good to me. I think I use a little bit more green right there. And then I'm just going to move back here. And I'm just going to find me a page because there's a lot on this. And the green, yeah, this is, I don't know. Green don't have much on. Alright, I'm going to garbage them. Oh, I'm going to clean up side here though. Now, back to this. Cat. I was like, no, what? Oops, wrong one. We're going to do circles. I'm just going to lay that like that. Okay, I'm going to put the green in between the two colors so I don't mix them up. Okay. Need this one. Hi, Tammy. Got that one. Evening all. Evening. Okay, got the green. And we got the funky. Okay. That's done. I'm going to do the pink. Let's see. Bubblegum. I know one thing I got to invest in. It's more of these little dome things. I like them. The first time I only bought 2 packs because I didn't know how well they worked, and I'm liking these. So I pick some up. I don't have enough for every one of my colors, and I am going to, next time I'm going to order enough for every color and just start all over, because I kind of been just grabbing and using with pinks, but usually I like to have a set for every color. Stay on course here. Okay. There we go. Now it's going to be the green, which is Island Parrot. And that one, I'm just going to kind of go. See, it moved on me. Oh, wow. It's mixed media. Who cares? Voila. I'm going to get some more up here. I'll need some up there. Cool. It's all a background anyways. By the time I'm done, that ain't going to matter. It's just building a background. Now I'm going to put this book to the side after I put my paints away. And then I'm going to leave the book here for now. But I'm going to pick out the images, and then I'm going to stamp them out and color them, and then we'll build a page. And go from there. So give me a few seconds. Plus, I'm going to go wash my hands. Clean off this area. Clean off my roller. Well, I got a dirty wipe here. I'm going to do that. Okay, that looks good. There. Alright. Stencil down there. Paint back in the cupboard. Or drawers. Cupboard, wow. Drawers. This is what my Dylusions are in. I hate it, but it's what I have. I'd love if this drawer was a little wider or a little higher, and I could buy those plastic things where I could put these all in those little plastic cases. That would be ideal. I'm still using the jugs because I got a good deal on them. I bought them when I seen them on clearance in a review stash. She ain't doing those jugs anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Right there. Okay. Well, that goes in my back of my book set. There. And we're gonna put this away real quick. Oh, I am so sorry. I dropped my jelly plate on my floor one day. What a mess. Not in the plastic. The thing picks up every little thing you don't want it to pick up. So we're gonna put this away real quickly. Okay. I want to buy they have a tin. You can put these in. I'm thinking about purchasing that done the road. But for right now, Plastic thing's good. It's one of those things, yeah, nice to have, but yeah, do I really need it? As long as the plastic casing stays in good shape, it's all good. All right. I'll get her paper. And I had a bunch of her new stamps, guys. And I've been itching to use them. Look at that. Is that a pretty sight? I do know I want to use this. And I want to use her. I'm going to probably use that. And I think I'm going to use her with the houses. So, and that could be yes. So let me see. I gotta wash my glasses. Can you guys see how dirty them are? I don't know if you can see how dirty they are. I'm so used to not seeing that it doesn't faze me until I go to do something. See, I can't see up close. Right now, I can't see what you guys are saying in chat. Far away, I can make it out fine. And colors stick out regardless for me, so it doesn't. When I'm working away, I'm good with that. As soon as I pulled out those stamps, I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, my glasses are dirty." See, I shouldn't actually. These keep falling out of my nose. That's what the problem is. This is my husband. He knows I break glasses, so when I sent him to buy me another pair of glasses last time, so I only need readers. He bought me a 3-pack. Oh, that popped the lens out. What the hell? That's not a good sign. Come on, back in there. There we go. Maybe these won't fall off my nose so much. I'll try these out tonight. The other ones I keep pushing up on my nose. But I break them. There we go. I break them all the time. See, I was that kid your parents bought 1 or 2 glasses extra. Every year when I got new glasses, they let me pick a new pair, brand new pair. And in my old pairs, they paid for just lenses to be put in. Because I'd lose them constantly. So I had like 3, 4 glasses running out. Oh, these are staying up. Yeah. Oh, look at it. I have the heart and an emoji from Tammy. See, I can see now. And Gloria's in the house. Gloria. Okay, I'm gonna clean this off. So I tell you about the bathroom zinc finasco. That I did. The bath. The painting too. Well, right now we'll be stamping and coloring. Then we'll be hitting back into the book. By the time that's done, I will. That'll be nicely dry for me to do what I want in this. So that's one side. This is going to be another. I like the fact that you can see when you flip it. You're going to be able to see. This is one I did last week. Eventually, I'll come back and finish this. See, I went in the back of the book this time, the pages, and did it. I forgot I wanted to come back to these. No major deal. And then I stick this paper in the back. So I have that. just the case mode. But it all flattened down. Eventually, I'm going to do the cover as well. But that's where we are right now. I'm doing images. So, okay. Get this out. Get this out. Get that out. So about all these little bottles. Got them today. For when I get my micro Poda. Man, that's... And you pop it out. And you pop... I'm going to put some micro powder in there and some water. And then I can... The little perfume samples. Bottles. That's what they call them. Yeah, we could probably do that. Hello, Michelle. I'll message you once when I'm up. This is right now. I was sleeping and I woke up. When they're late like this, they're never planned. What was I doing, ladies? What am I doing? Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to find my stamp. That's right there. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I will be right back. You need to stay on? Okay. Okay. Sorry, I went to raid my kitchen because if I don't do this baby wipe container that I ripped right away, I'll forget. Which I would have put in a container and just added water anyways. They just dry out. I just add a little water, they'll be fine. But now they remembered. Alright, here we go. When I start, isn't she beautiful? I so love this. I save the packaging so when I do resale stuff, I don't put it back. It stands back in that packaging. Oh, she's so cool. Down. Who's looking for who? I'm not sure who's looking for who. Maybe in the library with Cluster or Custer or whatever. I don't know. Damn. Down. Good, clean, nice and clean. Awesome sauce. To our head. Els, I don't know where Els is tonight. She may show up eventually, or she maybe has me on and just lurking. She sometimes lurks. I have a lot of lurkers. I love my lurkers. I have friendly lurkers, and I don't have some friendly lurkers. And it's okay. Friendships change. Some survive and some don't. And you just move on. See, I already got a thumbs down. So one of my lurkers, they already gave me a thumbs down. It's like, get over it already. I mean, it's like, how did Scott put it, my husband? Put it to me. Because, I had a disagreement with some people. So we're not talking anymore. Okay? And you probably can tell. You know who they are. And you can't please everybody, and you shouldn't have to change to please everybody. Okay? And I'm one of these. I can be your friend for so long. Okay? And then when they snap at you like that, it's like you're supposed to tippy toe around them. What type of friendship is that? Oh, yeah, exactly. Good friends should agree and disagree. Exactly. And we're grown ass women. I feel when I make a friendship with somebody that I shouldn't have to tippy toe around them. And if I have an opinion or a disagreement, that eventually let me cool down and we'll talk about it. But when they come out slamming at you, of course you're going to put your defenses up. But you know what? I walked away. I don't deal with that because I look at this. If you come up with hateful words, that is your true feeling that you've been holding in yourself about me. And sometimes there's no forgivable. And I won't let it. I'm like, done. Because then I'm one of these that when you say something out of anger, there's some truth behind it. Exactly. To be told something, and then that person should also take a good look at themselves because they want to be here and put you down here. And I don't answer it. I had thought I could talk to one person, and that person turned on me and told me exactly what she felt about me. And I'm like, okay, goodbye. Fine, if that's what you feel. I can't control that, how you feel about me. And I'm not going to change I'm not going to change who I am to fit your agenda that you think I should be a better person in this and a better person in that way. And take a good look at yourself. And I'm thinking, maybe you should go take a good look at yourself too. Because there is never just one side of a story. So don't say it's all me, okay? There's nothing in this world where it's only one person. Hi, my friend. And a lot of people know me. Like Bima, she'll tell you straight up. If I fuck up, oh, sorry my language. I'll admit it. I'm not one I'll be like, I screwed up. But I'm not going to sit back and take somebody saying something to me. Nothing. We're just discussing things. But I'm done. I'm over that. But I'm thinking if you want to. Yep. You're supposed to accept people who they are. And I'm a very blunt personality. I mean, probably my downfall. I'll admit that. I'm big enough to admit that. It's probably my downfall. I'll admit that. Probably my downfall. I wanted to do the houses twice, so hang on. I gotta put that back on. I need to put that back on. And I'm the first to admit that I have faults. Okay? I'm like, I know I have faults. Everybody has faults, but most people don't want to admit their own faults. I know what my faults are. And when I go to sleep every night, I think I'm pretty good. Judge yourself before you judge others, my grandfather would say to me. That's what I grew up with. Yeah, judge yourself before you judge others, he'd say. Bugs, yes, judge yourself before you judge others. Don't change who you are for others. Don't expect them to change for you. If you don't like something they're doing, you tell them. They don't have to accept it. I've kind of lived by those all my life. Do you understand? I lived with a 70-year-old grandfather. There was no in between. I said to Scott, we were talking about what's going on today in this society. I could only imagine what my grandfather would think. He would probably be like, whoa. He'd be getting out his leather belt. I'm just saying. You know? I mean, this is a man that lived through depression, all that. Went to the UCC camps and the army, I always I wonder what he would think of everything that's happening in society right now. If I was one of those kids doing all this stuff, out in the streets that they're doing this, my grandfather would hunt me down, pull me home by my ear. That would be my grandfather. He'd be like, what the hell do you think you're doing? Get your asshole. Ooh, but I love using new stamps. I love them. Oh, I can put that house right there. Look at there. Enough room. Boom. See, I did that pretty good. Boom, wham, bam. All right, that's the houses. And the sands, I'm just going to put aside for now until I'm finished with the layout. We're actually going to do this one. Oh, let's go another piece of paper. Oh. I save all this packaging, repackage stuff up for the sales I have. I'm a cheapo, but a smart. Or upcycle. There we go. Upcycling. I'm gonna regifter as my grandson is. Don't laugh so hard. Oh, so I was telling you about my bathroom zinc. I had a grandkids a couple weeks ago when Diamond and Sam went on their mini honeymoon, anniversary thing, whatever the hell you want to call it, weekend. And my husband ended up going to have to rescue them because their car broke down. Well, since then, the bathroom zinc's been just went drain. Holler if you need me. I'm here. Yep. Archival. It's the only one I use when it comes to black ink by Ranger. I love it. I like that. It's really, really black. It doesn't smear with watercolor. It doesn't smear with alcohol ink most times. So it's my every go one, and I have them in colors as well. But if anybody asks me what ink pad should you, I'm a new crafter, what ink pad should I buy? I always tell them archival. And you know what? I rarely use colored ink. Matter of fact, that's one of the next things I'm going to go through. Is I have a drawer full of ink pads just sitting there that I'm not using. And I could use the drawer space. I'm going to test them and sell them for a bundle and let them go. I'm only going to do so much in the sale. I'm only allotted so much. Oh, okay. Put that to the side. Grab another piece. I think I only made one. I'm going to do one more of these just in case. Just in case I need it. And then, boom. Boom. Okay. And get there. And then I'm going to do her. I betcha. Be moving into a new home and get to reset up a craft space. Me and Scott were talking about that today. Because, I don't know. We were talking about Scott's dad's house that we're supposed to be moving into eventually, you know? And upstairs, this room that I get upstairs, unless Scott and I have to move in and he's still around. Knock on wood, you know. I don't want the man to pass away or anything soon, but if for say he's gone when me and Scott move in there, the one room upstairs that I would have as a matter of fact, both rooms upstairs. It's a 3-bedroom. I call it a 4-bedroom house, but the 1-bedroom downstairs is office space. It's not that. I mean, 1.5 of me hits the wall. It was Scott's bedroom when he was a boy. But the 1-bedroom upstairs is pretty big, and then there's a smaller bedroom. But they're not wide; they're narrow, and one is more narrow and wide, and the other one's just narrow. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Well, it's got dark paneling, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash the walls down, and I'm just gonna take white paint and do like a dry brush over it, and do that whitewash look just to add some color in it. I don't want to invest in a lot of money, but just to add some coloring to the walls and have like the old whitewash look like a barn, you know, and weathered look. And that's how I'm going to do the walls in that rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's very depressing. When me and Scott stayed there for a while, I said this when we were up in the bedroom upstairs that we were staying in. I'm like, oh my God, I can't handle this. It's just too dark and grungy. I felt like I was in a dungeon. It was just so dark. And I asked my father-in-law, why did you guys put dark paneling? He said at the time is what they could afford. It was the cheapest they could afford. And they always meant years down the road to replace it, you know? But they never did. Because it's dark. I'm almost done stamping. Then we can color. Heimlich. You're listening and playing the lamp game? Are you winning money? There's that one I see advertised where you play and you can win cash. I always think, I wonder how much you put in to win. We'll give you 10 bits to start off. I'm going to stamp out something right there. Let's see. Let's stamp out the mushrooms. Maybe we'll use them. Might as well stamp them out. I have space. Space, space, space. All right. Boom. So, the hubby tells me today, and he says, I had Diamond order you something off your wish list. And so I have no idea. Well, he told me. He bought me skin tone markers I had in my wish list for my birthday. I'm like, I wanted you not to spend anything on me. I said, I wanted money to go toward the laptop. Oh, and he goes, oh shit, I forgot. So, oh well. It's all good. Yep, he bought me skin tones. That's what he had Diamond on. He actually did it himself, he told me. And I'm like, oh, that was the PayPal missing. Or I said the Amazon buy. I couldn't figure out an account. I was trying to figure that out, going, how in the hell? I don't remember ordering something for that amount of money. Okay, I'm going to put these out of my way. Okay, we're going to color. Now, I'm going to rip this one in the center. So this is the first of the background I'm working on. And these are going there. So I'm just going to cut across. Put my houses aside. Put these houses aside. That's all going on that page. And I'm just going to, this is all going to go on this page. That's where we are. The next cold case. I didn't even finish the last cold case. I don't know. I missed. I have to go read the chat. I missed. So right now, I'm going to close my book so this page flattens out a little bit. And I just go like that. And I'll put that over there. I won't go back in the book until I get this colored. But you notice that. See, you did? Yeah, I have to go read the. It's kind of blue and green. So I want her to have a little blue, a little green, but not all, because I don't want her to blend in. She's going to be on the bottom. That. So, okay. I need. Show you my Julie Nutting Take. I do a Julie Nutting Take swap each month. I think you all know that. And this, of course, this month it's Easter theme. That's what it looks like. And that's the back. I think I have to do a spring pocket letter. Yet. I'm going to work on that. Trying to get all my markers. All right. Okay. Whew. go through and test all my markers. See which ones are out of alcohol and throw them away. Here you know what a pocket letter is, right? We put this group in. This is a group. It's called Pocket Letter Crafting Group. Let me see. Come on, Facebook. Okay. Let me find you. Glory. Oh, help her. Put Gloria Raul. And send an invite. I just invited you to this group that Bima actually sets up all these fun little pocket letter swaps and stuff. I just sent you an invite on Facebook, through Facebook. Oh. So I'm going to do her skin tones. I don't do shading. I don't worry about shading when I'm coloring on these. I could if I wanted to, but I don't. I just color. I don't worry about the shading. Like if I was doing like a card or something, then I would. Then I'd really get into the shading. But I don't worry about it when I'm doing just coloring for in my book. And a difference between me and Diane Rivalry, she uses her inks to color. I don't. I like using my alcohol markers to color. And I go around on the outside when I color. Because when I cut, I don't have to go back and fix it most of the time. There we go. There she's doing. Now I'm going to start over here. And I'm going to do her little spots in this blue. Oh. Oh, so I started talking about it and I got distracted. I'm easily distracted. So, the bathroom sink. So I went and cleaned it out, got a spoon out of there, a pen cap, a marker cap, and a bottle cap for like a water bottle. And I put it all back together, but it was leaking. So I tell Scott. Scott's like, okay, put a little thing underneath it to have the water drip in. He says, I'll look at it Wednesday. Wednesday comes and I'm like, hey, what about the bathroom sink? He goes, oh, shoot. I'll do it Thursday. So he's doing it today, and I hear boom and bang, and I'm thinking, oh my God, what is this man doing? All he does is have to like put that white plumbing tape or whatever. He went to undo where I did, because it's these like big plastic gray nutting things my landlord had on it, and he turned that, and the pipe coming out of the wall to that piece broke. It was so bad. Scott's surprised that it didn't break when I was cleaning it out. So we had to replace the pipes today. But it's all pretty now. It's flowing good. It was just rusted through. He says he's surprised it's lasted this long. I mean, it's in my garbage can. He put it in my garbage. Or no, he didn't. He was going to, and I'm like, don't you put that in my garbage can? Because I only pull my garbage like once a month because I never fill it up completely, you know. And he's like, oh, you ain't pulling it today? And I'm like, no, that bag ain't full enough. Oh, okay. I didn't want that gross smelling pipes in there. Hang on, I can share it. I will share it. I don't have you on Facebook, so I can't invite you. But there it is. Ouch. But I mean, I'm thinking, I said to him, I was like, Jesus, all just so it stops leaking? Why'd you take it apart again? He goes, I didn't mean to. I'm like, oh. A piece of hair stuck to me. Oh, sorry. Not the sniffles. Okay. I'm mute for a second, ladies. All right, I'm back. So, Jill, if you don't belong to Vima's crafting group or I'm going to put those links in here real quick. On Thursday, she does a little mixed media because I was teasing her, so now she's doing it. Here's Bima's group. On Thursdays, she's doing this Zen mixed media, it's called. Totally different than any other way I've seen other people do it. This is Bima's group, so please go join. And she picks 5 prompts randomly that she has off her page. You can do them any order you want. So it's kind of fun because you're not have to do them in the order they're picked. So that's the cool thing I'm liking about it. I'll be honest. And doing these mixed videos like this, it's just fun. I mean, I do mixed media all the time. So, but I laugh so hard because she teases me all the time. And as you know, I'm a pretty sloppy crafter. But today, you have to join those groups so you can go see Bima's. Matter of fact, I'll bring it up. She did a better job than me today. She's showing off today. I don't care what she says. Just showing off. So, let's see. Here's hers. Isn't it beautiful? Look at her mixed media project today. It is gorgeous. Okay, that's hers. And the prompts were orange paint, orange. You had to use orange, red, household stamp, a regular stamp. And I'm missing one because there's 5. See, red, orange, household stamp, regular stamp. What was the 5th one? I don't remember what the 5th one. Oh, my list is right here. Right here. Okay. They were you had to finger paint. Finger paint, use stamp, add orange household stamp, and use red. So this is Bima's. Isn't it gorgeous? And she's always teasing me that Tina's probably got it halfway done or da-da-da-da-da. This is mine today. I'm thinking she showed me up today. Snot. That's a potato smasher. It was my household stamp. Hey, chick, what was your... Oh, the sponge. She used the sponge as a household stamp. That was her household stamp. I was like, wait a minute, what was your household item? That's right, she used the sponge. But yeah, she did really good on hers today. I have a thing for circles because last week I did circles too. I gotta get out of the circle mojo. But this is my finger painting. I literally finger painted, but I laughed so hard. Oh, I think she did awesome. I mean, she went to art school. She'll like. She compared me to an artist last week, and I meant to ask her who it was so I could look them up. And I forgot what she said his name was. And I took that as a compliment. But I forgot who she said. So now I have to re-ask her if she remembers. Because I wanted to look him up. Because I'd ask, who's that? And then she told me. And then I didn't remember. And I forgot to ask afterwards so I could look him up. But I laughed so hard because she can't do clusters. You know, it's funny. I knew she had mixed media in her. She was just not telling me. I knew it. I was told there was a name for the art instead of mixed media. They call it something else, but I don't know what it's called. And I was like, oh, interesting. But one of my favorite spots to go to in Milwaukee is the art museum, and it's not part of it's fancy dancy, okay? Like walking in an art gallery, like Bima was talking about yesterday afternoon in Vegas. And it's a building and it's tall, so there's different floors. The further you go up, it's local students because the art college is down there. Oh man, now I lost my thought, the name of it. But so it's a lot of the work of kids in the area, and it's so cool because I love museums. Don't get me wrong, but 90% of the time, your local museums never change unless they get something in it, like dinosaurs special. But everything else through the museum never changes. We're gonna do this one in blue. Excuse me. I'm sorry if I get quiet. Look, coloring and the world could go by. The world could go by. I was thinking back to my teacher, Mr. Stuckey. He was a worldly man, as I call him. And if you would come in, and he had to limit because he's so funny. In the morning we talk about what was going on in the world, and we could get on a subject that we never even got on to what we were supposed to do in the classroom, and he caught on. And so we limited once a week of actually teaching. I was thinking of him today, thinking, man, can you imagine the students coming into school and he'd be like, okay, what's hot? Because he called it hot topic. What's a hot topic? Man, I said, I go, he would definitely be there for a long time. Oh, I wanted this one. I said, talking about what's going on in the world today. He'd be there for quite some time. Oh, these pen caps. This is a bunch of markers I got this last time. Their caps are strong. I laugh. My mother had him as a teacher too, and she said she thought he was old at the time. He was only 24 years old when he started teaching, when he was my mom's teacher. Patty and Penny, he'd say, Cops girls. I was his favorite student, he told me. I loved history, so I just, I don't remember a lick of it today. Wow. But, I just gravitated to that class. I'd go in his class when I didn't have to go in his class. Study halls. Like, Mr. Stuckey, can I come to class? And he'd be like, I don't care. Sign my pass, and I'd sit in his class for another class. My straight A class was history. Straight A's. He almost lost his job because he talked about Vietnam. And that was a no-no. Big no-no. Big no-no. Because he didn't hide the truth. He told us he wasn't that type of man to sugarcoat things. And some parents didn't like that. But there's a lot of parents that agreed with him, especially when they had parents themselves that were in Vietnam or Grant, So a lot of parents came to his defense. His own son was in Vietnam. The big taboo. I don't know why they want to hide everything. Eventually, it just comes back around anyways. I don't understand that logic. I mean, great that there are people out there with college educations. I mean, that's good, great. But I see so many people that go to college, but they lose their common sense. Or think because they got that college education, that they know everything. Diamond's best friend Kim's like that. I love Kim, don't get me wrong, but she's got that diploma from college on her, and it's no common sense. It's gone. Asked her where it went. But I like when they tell me I'm right. Because I, 2 years ago, was it 5 maybe years ago, maybe less than that, where the issue was the Confederate flag and stuff. And I made a comment. This only starts a bigger picture. It's only going to start something big. You watch and see. And they told me I was wrong. They said next it'll be our American flag or whatever, you know. They're like, no. And I'm like, okay. And Diamond and Kim admitted a couple weeks ago to me, man, I remember when you told us that, how things are today. Oh, and I'm like, told you, I ain't dumb. Just because I don't. Okay. Everybody's going to sleep on me, huh? That's all right. I'm still here, coloring away. I can talk to myself. What wonder how many people would stick around if I muted myself, put some music on, and just sat here and colored. Think I'd get views? Should try it sometime. Get some free YouTube music and play it and do an ASMR video this late. Put people to sleep. I would have to put duct tape over my mouth because I like to talk. Muffle myself so I don't talk. And just color with music. That time, though, I shouldn't be waking up. It's only 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm doing a light color over the zigzags because I don't want to lose it. I want to be able to see that. I want to color it too. Okay. Beam, I'll get to it. Probably sometime tomorrow, if not tonight, if she's aware of it. She's pretty good within she's on it. I have to do a spring one. Right now there's an event one for spring. I'm going to work on that tomorrow. I like getting them done before they're due. And then when partners get picked, boom, package it, send it out. Done. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. I want this. Let's see. That's what that's the color I want. Yeah. How long do you think before they're going to be starting to take violence out of video games? Because they promote guns. I'm seeing it happening with books. And I said to Scott today, you'll see video game, anything that promotes violence. I said, I go, race is the first thing. And then it's going to be violence. Anything promotes violence is going to be the next thing. Oh. So I'm just going to go around on the outside with the orange marker. So when I cut, it's got that shadow already in. And I don't care if it doesn't, not even the color I used. It could have been any color I had in my hand right now. The only place I don't do it is where the skin tone is. And I actually don't even do these stripes that color anyway, so. Okay. I'll leave that one to the side. The body's done. Now let's do the girl. Okay. So I'll probably do one side and wait for the other side to do next time. Because this could be turned into a 5-hour, 6-hour video. A live stream. So I'll probably get this done. And then do the next ones I stamped out another day. I'll probably have them colored by then too. Her lips are going to match her hair. I asked a lady that in a store once. She had a certain color hair, and her lips matched perfectly to her lipstick matched perfectly to her hair. I thought it was the coolest thing I saw. I'm like, how in the hell did you get that done? She goes, oh, it's a dye set that comes like that. I'm like, that is cool. I want Pepsi blue hair. I'm going to do it. Freak out my children. Maybe I'll do that for my birthday. My 50, when I turn 50, I'll do blue hair. Like Pepsi blue. Kids will think I'm going through some crisis. Da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-boom. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Boom, boom. Da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum. Do any of you guys hum and craft? You get by your, you sit here and you start humming to yourself. I do it all the time. And I don't even realize I'm doing it. I start humming. Hum, hum, hum. Okay. Then I'm going to go over here, and these dots are going to be that color. I got it. Oh! Okay. You guys getting bored yet? I'm not very entertaining, I tell you. I can be, though. How's the weather out in California there, Jennifer? Warm? We're actually in spring here. I'm really surprised I haven't gotten more snow. This was a mild winter. Texas probably got more snow in their time frame than I did here in Green Bay all year. Or it just seems that way. Okay. California is a place you want to be. Movie stars. It's on and off, farming gold. Ah. You get everything worked out with your worker? Or are they still giving you a runaround? One of my favorite things to do is I just get a blank piece of paper, and I usually grab like a black Sharpie, and I just make ziggy lines all over it, and then I color it. It's really relaxing. Zigzaggy. Ziggy zaggy. Yep. Is this the one I want? Yep, it is. Okay, now I gotta pay attention here, because some of these are going down and some are going the other direction. So I gotta do the down ones. So all I want to do is the down ones. Ziggy zaggy zaggy. Ziggy zaggy zaggy. Oh, that's a dumb one. Okay, that's that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay. I can't tell. Oh, that's going down. That's going down. That one's going down. That one's going down. That one's going down. This one's going down. Oh, this is going down too. This one's going down too. Cross, 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 cross. Okay. All right. I'm going to put that color aside because we're going to reuse that. Okay. Let's see how dark this purple is. Oh, I think that'd blend too much. We need to make it pop here. There we go. We'll do the pink. Should blend. No, it's hard. It's blending. Nope, nope, nope. So let's go this one. Let's see. I can't tell the difference there. All right. Yellow it is. Oh, funky, funky, funky monkey. All right. And I'm going to do the up one and this yellow. Oops. And I'll never fulfill my full concern. Okay. We did that as kids, rainy days. Nowadays, these kids would be lost. So, I wonder. Phones. Dang, I don't remember. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Or actually have to earn an allowance. And not expect, oh, I need a phone because that's the way it is and that's the way it's going to be attitude. Because I deserve it. You know? That's how Sam and Diamond's niece is. I'd be like, excuse me? Get a job. You want a phone? And she's only 11. That's how she talked to her mother that day in front of me, and I was like, she would not give her phone to her mom. Refused to. And she's like, it's my phone. And Cassie's like, no, it's my phone that I choose to pay for you to have a phone. And I was like, damn. I think I'd have lost my stuff if that was my kid. That would have never happened. But sometimes it's parenting too. It took Sam, my son-in-law, to get the phone. Because she don't mess with Sam. I feel sorry for Anna because she does things to get her mom's attention. You know, she lives in that type of household where negative tension is the way she gets attention. And because she's night and day. If she's at Diamond and Sam's, you wouldn't know it was the same kid you saw 30 minutes before with her mother. It's weird. But she doesn't mess with Sam. Sam only has to say her name, and man, and that kid jumps. She knows, because she knows he won't put up with it, and she won't be able to come over to Uncle Sam and Auntie Diamond's. Just almost done coloring, guys. Not much on the people, on the person. Probably a 3-hour live. Maybe 2.5. We'll see. That's why I always do the paint in the book first, because then it gives that a little time to cure. So when I go to do this and the other steps I do, it'll be ready. I always tell Coda, keep it up. I'm going to send you to live with the Amish. And he's like, who's the Amish? So I got a video and he goes, never mind, Grandma, I'll behave. He went and told them, and I did, because Coda's hyper. He's very hyper. That kid could be quiet all day. All day. You never hear a peep from him, like 7 o'clock till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3:30. From 3:30 on, oh my God. He's very well school trained, I tell you that. Because you go to, and they're like, oh, he's such a well-behaved little boy. Oops, I didn't want to do that one. Okay, my bad. And I'm thinking, Donna goes, I always think, are they talking about my son? Not that he's not a well-behaved child, but he's a hyper child. And he knows I'm out of school. Woo, I can let that energy out. Count on Coda not to hear a peep out of him from 7:30 till 3:30. Then he's a ball of energy. But he's a good student. Very good student. All my grandkids are very good students. Allie, though. Well, Allie's got anxiety. They figured it. She just got she's got anxiety like I do. And her thing is that everything's one thing. She's showing the traits of if she gets something wrong on a test, the whole world comes to an end. And she'll cry because she's just devastated that she failed that one question. And she went and had her counseling session. She had 3 of them so far. And yeah, she's got anxiety. So they're going to work on steps. I like their counselor. I really like the kids' counselors. The counselor they have, because she'd rather work on steps than medicate. She doesn't want, here's a pill, here's the answer. No, let's work on some steps. Breathe, like, she tells Diamond, you sure your mom ain't a doctor? Because they learned breathing techniques last time, Allie says. And Allie says, oh, my Nana has me do this all the time when I get like this at her house. She goes in and out. And she'll talk really relaxing voice to me. But plus she's at that stage. She's going to be 11. hormonals, because I remember when Leo was like that. You could just tell her, "Can you go get me a glass?" And she'd start crying, and I'd be like, "Oh my god." But they got their list started. She's bringing all her clay stuff up to Nana's in April. So she work on her clay. And boom, and a boom, 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 and a doom, 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 and a doom, doom, doom. Oh, it's coming this weekend. You got the decons coming this weekend? Not me. I told Diamond if she wanted me to. Yeah, I would have not this weekend. What? The 13th. She wanted me to watch them on the 13th overnight, and I'm like, if you want me to watch your children from the 14th of April till the 19th of April, I am not watching them for a weekend in March. So she's like, okay. Not happening. I'm mad. Except she'll be stuck in an airport. She's like, Mom, guess where our layovers? They go from Green Bay to Ostrobel Airport is here in Green Bay to O'Hare in Chicago, and they have a 2-hour delay in Chicago. And then from Chicago, they go right to San Francisco. And I think she told me they have another delay. And then from San Francisco all the way to Hawaii. And I'm like, you're going to be in San Francisco. So I always wanted to go to San Francisco, see the bridge. So I told them, if they go over the bridge when they fly out, she's going to try to take a picture if it's not fog covered for me. But her and Sam were going to go do some sightseeing, because I think she told me they have a 3-hour delay in San Francisco. They're not allowed to leave the terminal. They have to stay. They can't leave and come back. Because that's their new policies, I guess. I'm like, oh, that's a bummer. She goes, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, 3 hours? I'm going to go see San Francisco. Nope. You're stuck. But one whole day, she told me, is basically travel to get there. And time zone differences. She goes, that's. Because she called me last night because she was worried. Because she's like, Mom, I need to talk to you ASAP. Because I have the kids Thursday. They leave Green Bay and at 10 o'clock Thursday, our time. 10 o'clock Thursday evening, they're on a flight from our airport down to Chicago. And in Chicago, they have a 3-hour delay. Or some delay, 2 hour, 3 hour, whatever it is. And then They don't need them. That's the first thing Diamond asked him. Diamond asked if they needed a COVID test, and because they're going through a travel agency. They don't need them. Then yeah, which I thought was weird. So they leave at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock Thursday here in Wisconsin. Go to Illinois to that big airport. Have a delay. And that pretty much puts them into Friday. Then they go to San Francisco, and they got another delay, and then they go to Hawaii. And then they were supposed to be back, she thought, Monday. But by the time they do the same route back, it'll be Tuesday morning. They'll be back landing here in Green Bay at 10 a.m. Just, yeah, I don't know. I ain't arguing with her. I don't know. But yeah, they went through a travel agency here in Green Bay. All paid for, done. Flights, their flight there and back was only $500. Isn't that crazy? Another time it would be thousands of dollars. Because they're going at the perfect time actually, because tourist season is so down. Yeah. But I could be wrong. They might. Because I asked her what the regulations for COVID testing was, and she said, not that we know of. So she may have to get tested. I don't know for sure. Because I said, what are the restrictions for COVID? She goes, there wasn't too many. I thought there'd be like this, that, and they're not. Her and Sam are a seat between them. That she knows. That's why you can't leave the airport. That's why, because they thought they'd go towards San Francisco for 3 hours. They can't leave the airport because of COVID. That was one of them. It's like in O'Hara, they stay in a section. In O'Hara, when they get from Ostrava to the next airport, they change airlines, but they have to go through the next airline, and they stay there until the flight leaves. They can't go anywhere else. Same thing when they get into San Francisco, which is the same airline that they fly from Chicago to San Francisco. And in San Francisco, I don't remember. She told me so much. It was crazy. I was like, what does this mean? And so I don't know. There might be testing. I have no idea. I didn't. She was shooting all these pictures to me. Let's see. I could hardly read it. 7:04 a.m. Thursday, April 15th. O'Hara. Oh, they leave Thursday morning. My bad. Not 7 at night. And then they will be in Chicago by 10. Oops, wrong way. Oh, they're flying out from Chicago. She changed it. They're gonna drive down to Chicago. And then, they're not even. Oh, they found her a better flight, direct flight from O'Hare right to Hawaii. Oh, and they have a standby, 3 hours in Chicago, and that United Airlines right to Ohio. Oh, wow, that changed. She said they were still working on things to get it all together. So let's see. She leaves O'Hare International, which is Chicago, at 10:05. I think. This don't make sense to me. Yeah, 10:05. They leave Illinois. They have to be at the airport at 7 o'clock in the morning. Isn't that weird? So they have to be there at 3 hour. They had to be there at 7 o'clock. And then they leave. The flight leaves at 10 o'clock. And then they're in Honolulu at 2:35 that same day, April 15th. Oh, wow. Direct flight from Chicago. I really read that train since you first showed me yesterday. I didn't look at her messages today. And then on the 20th, they're back in Chicago at 9:30. And that's 3 hours, about 4 hours away from me. So, yeah. Yeah. See, it started out that way, but the new one she just sent me today, they aren't going to San Francisco. They must, because the travel agency said they're working on the flights. Flights were the only thing right now. Because we're going to fly out right from Green Bay. Diamond says if we can fly out from Chicago, we'll just drive down Chicago or Milwaukee. So now they must be going right. And a friend's going to drive them down and a friend's going to go pick them up. That's all I know. I don't know. I don't worry about it. Just tell me when. All I know is that they went through a travel agency. They got that little thing on their license. I don't know. I don't worry about it. Because they were going to go to Florida. And then when they were looking at the airfare to Hawaii right now is only round trip $500, which is crazy. But and then they hooked up with a travel agency and they worked out the details and saved her some more money. I know that much. They're excited. I told them, I'm like, I'm gonna let you know. She goes, what? Your car breaks down this time, we're not coming to get you. And she started laughing. I got a rental. The rent. Must be nice to be young and be able to travel like that. Oh, that turned out darker than I thought, but oh well, I'm going to use it. I'm going to roll with it. I'm rolling with it because I used it. I thought it was a lighter blue. It looks good though. It'll be separated. Yeah. But I don't know the details, too much details, except the dates. And that she ordered a bathing suit. Oh, she better contact whoever hotel they're staying at too, because like all hotels online say you have to get tested. Seen it. All right, Jen. See, when me and Scott booked our hotel for, well, we have to redo it. I canceled it today. Did it when I booked me and Scott's hotel and motel because we were supposed to go away in April. They didn't tell me I had to be tested when I booked our 3-night stay. They said nothing about being tested at my hotel. Yeah. In Hawaii? No. Chicago. I was leaving the state. Me and Scott decided to go to Chicago. Or we were going to Michigan, so we picked Chicago. And when I booked the hotels, because we were actually supposed to be going away the time frame that Diamond and Sam decided to go away. So me and Scott changed it. We're going to wait for the summer. They never said I had to be tested. Even when I called to book the information, never even said that to me. That I had to be. So me and Scott decided, once Diamond asked, and then him and I discussed it, we're actually going to save the time. And we're going to go to Michigan instead. Scott wants to go back to where Diamond and Sam stayed. He wants to go take me there. So we decided we're going to do that. But we're going to make it a week. It's not about leaving the state. It's trying to protect it. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, that's Diamond's department. I'm new. I don't know. Alright, what color do I want to make that? I got a lot of blue in that. That's blue. Let's go. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow, yellow, mellow. That was easy. And then I'm going to go, if this one's light. Yep, that's light. Oh, damn. Oh. I wouldn't be, if I, personally, I don't know if I really would want to travel. And I even said that to Scott, even when we were kind of planning our hotel weekend. And then we're like, well, we can't always, it's one of those things. You can't stop your life because of this. Kind of thing we decided. So we were going to go for it. Well, then this came about. And I told Scott, if we're going to go to Michigan, I'd rather go in the summer. Then we were going to go to Milwaukee for the weekend. And then we decided to go to Chicago. And now we're probably going to Michigan. And we're thinking August for our anniversary. We'll see when the time comes. Oh, alrighty. I gotta do that center one. Where's that yellow? Where is this? Insert that. Okay. Am I done? What do I got? I got her hair and the first is flower. Okay. I'm just gonna take this green. There. Kind of like in this green. I'm gonna go every other one. In between. In between, in between, in between. And around. Why did I do that? But I didn't do the inside of them. Oh well. Never done now. How did I miss that? I have no idea. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. All right. Now, um, oh, okay, that's done. Yeah, that looks good there. Oh, and I have to finish her eyes. Damn these markers. Oh, this one's almost gone. Not much left in this one. Oh, well, that's one beginning to be a dead horse. Not much left in it. Can't complain for the price I paid for these. Okay. Oh, right here. All right, good night. I hope I talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one. Sleep well. Sleep tight. Don't let the bugs beds bite. If they do, bite them back. She needs a little eye shadow over her little red eye. Make her a little pretty wicked here. Go. Oh, man. The heart. Heart red. I think we got it all done. I think it's all colored. Yep. All right. I like the bag idea, but they should have made the outside like a sticker. So that it doesn't collapse. Kind of like Arteeza's. It has like this, so it's stiff. It doesn't collapse. But I got an idea. I think I'm going to do it. So it quits doing that on me. I'm cutting the excess off when I trim. Boom. Okay. And scissors. And fussy cut. Look at me now. God, that song's stuck in my head and I don't even know who sings it. Oh my God, I hate that when that happens. I have to Google it. Look at me now. Phil Collins. All right. I'm going to look that up. Oops. Oh, look at me now. No. That's, maybe it's not even that title. Let me see. Phil Collins. Songs. Hmm. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Good night, all. Good night, good night, good night. Okay, boom, boom. Just making a circle. Kind of center out here. Wonky a little bit. It's okay. I ain't worried about it. I just want to cut out. Cut out. There we go. That one's good. All right. So up, around. Do-do-do-do-do. Here's the train a coming. My bones are aching. Oh, my grandpa used to say that. I hurt so much, my bones ache. Having a tic tac. Feel like a tic tac. Ooh, I feel like a tic tac last morning. A tic tac. And blah, 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 blah. And okay. Actually, and blah, 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 blah. I love coloring her images because they're big. That's, you know, I love coloring anything, but I really like doing her images because they are bigger. I think they're awesome. Oh, I know I forgot to do on her. And I will do it and after I cut her out. Oh, little hands between the nails. There we go. Did that one pretty good. Actually. I mean, I could. My fussing cutting, as I never go. Some people go right on the line. I don't. I go right outside of it. And sometimes I screw up, but most of the time I go right on the outside. That's why I always color like I do around it because it gives that finished look. Now with this ham, I'm going to try to get a little closer and up her sleeve a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to redo that hand. Oh, the white part don't show. Okay. Then she's got fingernails on. And we'll paint her fingernails. And just a little color on the tip. So there we go. Okay. And then I got that one piece right there. Oh, I forgot I wanted to go on the outside of this. And I'm just going to grab a light color. And no matter what color it is, just to give it a border. So I'm just going to go on the edge. My ears are ringing. Somebody's talking about me. And that's okay. Let them talk. Let them talk. No. Da-dum. 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 Boom, boom, boom. I do this one right away too. Just gonna around. Around here. Around. Around. Did the face already. Boom. There we go. Now there. Start. Boom, 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 boom. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Boom, boom, boom. And boom, da-dum, 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 boom, 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 boom. And boom, and boom, okay. I'm doing pretty good around her hair. Even with that pink going around, it looks cool. Because there's so many little ins and back and out and back. So, whoop, let's do that a little closer there. So, it looks cool. I think it's looking cool. With shape, so doing that outline. You could have did it the outline in the same color you colored the thing with, but I think it just adds to it. See what I'm talking about? I promise the next one they'll all be colored before I go live. This one. In that spot where that heart is. So I'm going to do this spot first. And I'm just going to go all the way up. Like that. And then I'll take this and I'll just snip it. Voila. Then I'm going to poke with my scissor tip. And I'm just going to get it as best around it as possible. There we go. That's done. Up and down. Up. No, better right there. Okay. And down. Up. And down. And up. And down. Over and over again until I get it all the way around. I'll have them cut out by next time too. When I colored in the others that I did earlier, I'll show them here in a second. I'll have them all colored and cut out too. And we'll just do the boom page layout. It won't be such a long one, but hey, I've been doing this regardless by myself or on a live, and I figured, what the hell, I'll come live. Somebody's got to be up, eh? Don't bother me then. Some of you may rewatch this, or may not. Some may not. I'm okay with it. Either way. Boom. There we go. The ones I was talking about, I'll have all these colored by the time I have to do the next one. And I'll have them all cut out too. Now we're back to the book. We're doing this side. And this is where I really like get into it. So I'm getting cold. I'm gonna turn on my little heater here. Oh. Got a chill all of a sudden. Oh. There we go. Oh, I get my paint markers out. And I put that over there. And I'm going to, first off, clean my marker pen here. Got black on the tip. I don't know how I managed that. I picked up some paint. So I gotta clean it here. Because it's gray right now, and I don't want gray, I want white. Get some baby white here. Oh. Oh. Clean that tip. Okay, that should be good. Let's see now. Oh yeah. There it is. There it is. Okay. Just gonna funky. There we go. Boom, boom. Now I just go over it one more time. If they don't match up, I don't worry about it. I just do it. I try to match it up, but if I don't sweat it. I don't sweat it. Now, let me get my other ones. My bigger ones. No, that, actually, I think that look good. Now, that's sticking to me. and funky color. No rhyme or reason. Not a perfect shape either. I just want to. There. There we go. Maybe one right here. Another one right there. Right there. Now I'm going to pick. I'm just going to test off this side to see if it shows up. Oh, it looks like it'll show up. And I'm just going to do the same thing with this yellow. And I might have to go over the yellow a little bit. We'll see. I'm just doing a funky background. That's all I'm doing. Funky background. Oh, that one there. Where we go? Okay. And she's gonna go right there. And her head is gonna go like so. I'm gonna slant her kind of like that so I can get her all in. If I put her right down like that, her head won't be. So I'm gonna put her like that, kind of like that. And then she's gonna go like that. I'm gonna just bring it down just a smidgen. All right, I got what I'm doing. Hi, Tammy. Said about 3 hours. I was on it because I got 15 minutes left. Mm. Come. And I'm just gonna line her shoes up on this corner. Kind of. There we go. And I'm gonna put her body down. And don't worry, she's not gonna look like she's sitting on air. I have a plan. And I'm gonna pop her head in. She's looking like that. And these are gonna come down here. And then I was gonna have the sun. That's gonna look cool. Okay. Excuse me. Get it right to the edge. Right to the edge. Do the second one real first. That was say do some of that doodling and it gets covered up anyways, but you don't know. And then sun's gonna go like there. That looks cool. Ooh. Ooh, that looks cool too. But nope, I'm gonna put that up here. I got a plan for down there. Bring it down a smidgen. Okay. That's going right there. Now I have these. Now I don't got extras. So I'm gonna put that right there. Maybe. We'll see. But I want these. I gotta move this out of the way real quick. I need this. This won't take long to color. To stand on this pink. Okay. And I'm going to do the dots. Oh, another one of dead, almost a dead horse. Almost a dead horse. Ooh. You tell when they start squeaking. That's how you know that they're getting almost out of the ink. I'm going to make this right there, that right there. Okay. I need that pink back. I'll do this too, that color. There we go. Okay. And then I want orange where actually do this. Green. I'm losing my mind. There it is. Oh, like, where is it? And oh, man. There we go. Around. Yep. Right across. And I'm just going to grab a color as I see. And I'm just going to go around real quick. Much easier. There we go. Oh, and I forgot a dot. That's right, I'll get it in a second. What color do I want that? Let's do it that purple. Where is it? Right there. We'll do it this color. There we go. All right. I told you that wouldn't take long. And bring the book back. And she's going to be sitting on mushrooms. Move it over a little bit. And our stems I'll have to trim. No biggie. We're going to bend them so I don't have to put glue where I don't need to. Want to be like that. Sitting on her bum is sitting on some mushrooms. And then I'll just kind of, okay, I gotta add a little bit of glue there. I'll let that settle for a second here. Now I got this extra piece. I do think it looks cool right there. I don't have nothing for that side, so I might restamp out another one. Or, yeah, because this side needs that. It really needs it. Right there. But then I need balance. I don't need it right there. We're not going to put it on its side. I'll just move it on a little bit. I don't want it neck real close to her. Put that right there. Press it down. And snip her little edge off. I'm not going to waste them. Because just to get something here, I had an idea. Come on. And I'm just going to trim a little more even off. And then I'm going to get off the page. Just want that edge. There we go. And I'm just going to add that right there. Come on, stay. Yeah. I might have to add some glue. There we go. And one, two, one. Going to stick that right there. Yeah. There we go. Then have a little something on that side. Make sure everything stays down. And it looks so cool coming through, but I ain't done because that there. Almost done. Oh, that's that. Oh. Outlining time. Oh, look at I forgot to cut that out. Oh, man. Okay, I got an idea. See, forgot a spot that I forgot to cut out. I'm just going to color it so it looks like I meant to. So you never know I wasn't supposed to. Yep, forgot that spot too. Oh well. And I'll just come and do this over here. Kind of looks like it was supposed to be like that. And I'll just outline it. I don't know. Okay. If I caught it sooner, before it was glued down, I would have brought that up. But I ain't going to take the chance of ripping it. In that same spot, I'll do that too. It kind of stands out a little bit. All right. Oh, the mushroom. Got the mushrooms. In my tip. Okay. There she is. I'm digging it. Now, this is where I really get, I think it turns, I like. I'll just pick, like, let's see. Let's go with yellow. And I'm gonna go in her little boots after I get going here. And I'll just, okay, maybe yellow's not the color I want. Let's try it. Let's see. Let's pick this. What's this? Right here. Look at this one. This one will stand out. And I'll just go in and kind of do some little other little marks. Like she's got little stitches going along her boots. And highlight them. A little spot there. That's just one spot. I can do something in the little stripes and maybe highlight the squares a little bit with a different color in this. And I'll just go and do that. But on this side, I'm going to show you real quick what I'm going to do on this side. And then the video's done, because then it's 3 hours. Get my white one, wherever I put it. Find my white marker. Where'd it go? These are just Tooly art. I got them off Amazon. Here we go. They're a paint marker. Now, here, it's just adding white to black, and it's all about doodling. So, now I got like 3 here, 4 here, 3 here, 4 here. So, I may do like this design going around. On the first row, the first 3, and do it again here on this row. And then, let's see, triangles. Some sort of funky design on the 4th one. The ones. So I'll do the first 2 rows. You'll kind of see what I'm doing. And it doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see, they're kind of similar, but not the same, because I don't worry about it. By the next time you see this, it'll look nothing like what you see right now anyways. Because I'll do the squares first, and then I'll do something else in the open space. And I'll go and do that all the way down. And then the open space, who knows, I'll wait on that until I get it all done. And then when you look through, you'll see that. And then I'll do a different design on this side. So when you look through, you look through the square. This side will be this, the hoses, and this gal. And it's real cool once it's totally done. And right now, I'm just going to sit here and blink, add little to it, and then I'm going to work on this side, and then I'll probably do this side as well, and I'll save this, and I'll have these all colored and cut out by the next time, and I'll come back and we'll do this layout. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's kind of long, but just have fun. Let yourself go. Be free. Be fun. And doodle. And I may doodle around her too, you know. I may add some of this design over here somehow. Like maybe against the outside of this. It's endless. And I've come back months, weeks, and went, oh, I should have did this on one that I've already thought was totally done. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a good, it's Friday, right? Yeah, Friday the 5th. Yep. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody, and good night. Thanks for watching.